What's up, guys? Back with another Honkai Star video, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I made a poll yesterday after Robin came out, and pretty much who was gonna be the next 5-star was going to be either Sam, Sunday, probably Screwlium because we haven't gotten him yet, and I swear I've had like people have talked about him for so long. And then Firefly. If you know the thing, just don't say anything, obviously, because we don't want spoilers about certain characters and whatnot. That's why a lot of people were like, "Oh, yada yada" in the comments. I was like, "Hey, relax." Some people like actually just genuinely don't know, and I probably would have been one of those people if I didn't, look at the things I do. But we have Boothill. Interesting. I thought his name was Boothill at first. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do know about this character, but lore-wise, I don't think he's been mentioned. Let me know in the comments if you've done a side quest and they've talked about him, but man, this was out of left field. I thought for sure we were going to get Sam, right? Like he's like the boss character of last update. I guess they're just holding out because they don't want to spoil like Sam's identity, which makes sense, right? Because I know some people, obviously the Don Hang reveal was a little more obvious because they kind of like hyped it up and they like hinted at it, and Sam's a little bit not as obvious if you aren't like super looking for it. So I guess that's fair, but shock, it's a character we don't know about. Um, Anyway, Boothill is a hunt physical character, so we're getting 2 physical characters this update. I'm curious if the 4-star is going to be physical as well, because that'd be kind of funny, because Robin is Harmony physical and Boothill is hunt physical. Now, it'd be really funny actually if the 4-star if the 4-star was somehow Sam. There's no way they're gonna put a super hype character like Sam behind a 4-star. But can you imagine? This will be rather interesting though, because the past hunt characters, Topaz and Ratio, are both follow-up attack characters. And I see he has a gun, and it makes me think Topaz, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe don't do follow-up attacks. We'll have to see if he has a special gimmick. I wouldn't be opposed to him having like some sort of gimmick going for him, but I kind of would rather have a hunt character just be your standard DPS, at least this time around, just because we really haven't had like that many like the hunt DPSs that are just your standard crit rate, crit damage. You use their skill, their ultimate's like the big attack kind of thing. I mean, we have Zele, but she's the first banner. Unless I'm forgetting another hunt character, let me double check real quick. No, there really shouldn't be. It's just Topaz, Ratio, Zele for hunt. I mean, this is a cool surprise. I was gonna make a video saying we need more hunt characters that aren't follow up because we don't really have too much that are viable. I mean, every character is viable, but power creep is a thing. Don Hang isn't like as saucy as he was day one. Very interesting though. Let me know in the comments what you think of this reveal. Are you disappointed? I have a feeling that this one isn't going to be as hype. Well, it'll be hype for the wrong reasons, right? It'll be hype because everyone is expecting Sam, and then you see this guy. Overall, let me go over his design. His design is pretty cool looking. He seems to have sort of a robotic looking like chest. So, and he has a cyborg arm, kind of like Luca does. Actually, he has 2 cyborg arms. Interesting. Maybe he's like an android or something like that. He's obviously, very obviously, because he has a whip and a pistol, that he's cowboy based. I mean, if Boothill wasn't a super obvious like sign that he's a cowboy, and he has gunshots, maybe he's like an assassin, or maybe, I doubt he works for the same company as Topaz. And I mean, maybe he could be a Galaxy Ranger because they've been hinting at those a lot. He's definitely not with Ifrit's group. And the background is Pen and Connie, so surely he's gonna show up in 2.1. I mean, he's on, or not 2.1. Actually, no, he might show up in 2.1 because this is going to be the part 2 banner to 2.2, right? I don't know, man. Surely he shows up in 2.1 because it'd be pretty much like an Argenti situation where they talked about the like Knights of Beauty in Simulated Universe. I can't remember how many updates ago it was an Argenti drop, but it'll kind of be like that, where like, oh hey, the character comes out like next banner, Here's some lore on them. Or like the character just came out. Here's some lore on them. Like he surely has to be story dependent because of the background. That has to be Pentaconi, right? I don't see how it's any other area besides that. But yeah, no. Very interesting. Very interesting. Design-wise, like I said, cyborg thing, he looks pretty cool. He kind of reminds me of Arlecchino. I believe that's how you say her name. At least like hair design-wise, which by the way, I might have to dive back into Genshin just to try Arlecchino out. She looks pretty sick. But overall design-wise, looks very cool. This is good for me because I'm be honest with you, I'm probably gonna skip because my plan was get Akron her light cone, get almost said Sunday, get Robin her light cone and probably Dupes just because I really like her character, and then when Sam drops, get him and his light cone, right? But you know, I could see people summoning, right? You know, physical fans, you're eating. You got like Argenti, Robin's physical, he's physical. They're dropping a lot of physicals. I'm very curious to see the 4-star. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe because when the 4-star does drop, I'll do a video on them. I'm kind of like, I actually don't know who it is now. I was for sure certain they were going to maybe make Scrulium a 4-star and kind of like slide him in. But it's looking like we might get a like random like curveball again. Maybe a character that appears in 2.1 that we haven't met yet. I know people have been talking about an NPC. Maybe they will be playable or something later on. But yeah, no. I don't know. I was going to make another poll, be like, who do you think the 4-star is? And then be like funny, be like Scrulium, Sam. Well, if Sam was real, you know, go over like the few characters we have left. But now I have no idea. Like, I have no idea who it could be. Well, that'll pretty much be it for the video. There's not too much more to talk about. Their English voice is Andrew Russell. That name sounds kind of familiar, unless I'm tripping. I play on Japanese voices, so I'll have to look up who Boothill is voiced by because he hasn't been in the game, so I actually don't know. Maybe the VA is someone I actually know, and I does to align some animes and stuff. So maybe I might summon for him, you know, just based off of the VA. Because the VA is cool enough, you know, it might happen. But other than that, let me know what you think of the character design-wise. What do you think of their type and class, I guess is what you call it. Let me know if you are going to summon. Let me know if you're going to skip or, you know, if you're summoning for Robin instead. We don't know who the 4-star is or what banner they're going to be on. So if you aren't a fan of him, like me, cross your fingers that the 4-star is with Robin. But they like to change it up. It could be on the first part or the second part. But Boothill is officially our part 2 banner. So, yeah. I guess we're safe. Sam enjoys. Hold on to your Jades. Got a bit longer. But other than that, thanks for watching. And, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next Honkai Star World video. Which will be the 4-star character, I hope. Unless I post it today.